in March of 2017, I met a police officer, and of course, this is like when it's all fresh. And I was in an area where it was just one-on-one, and I said, "Hey, are you aware of the Delphi murders? Do you know anything about that?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, my partner and he was IMPD detective, Indianapolis Metro Police Department, but he was a detective, he and his friend." And I said, "So what have you heard?" And he's like, "Well, my partner and I were sent there to investigate the crime scene." And I said, "You were?" He said, "Yeah, they just needed some extra hands. They needed help to kind of look around." And I said, "Did you find anything?" He said, we just found some bullet casings." I said, "You did?" And I said, "Like, do you mind telling me what kind of casings were they? What was the caliber?" Because I have guns, and I'm just curious, go out there and shoot. And I know that Cade said people would come out, people would be shooting. Like the neighbors, it was not unusual shooting. So you just kind of become accustomed to it. You don't really think about it because it was kind of a common thing. And he said they were 40 caliber. And I said, 40 caliber? So I said, "Oh, that's interesting." I said, "That's not typically something like you're going to do a shotgun." I know I've gone out and done my AR. Well, actually, my Colt M4. I've gone shooting, some of the semi-automatic stuff. So I was just like, okay, 40 caliber. Okay. Didn't think anything of it. But then later, probably about, I'd say within a year, so from 2018, I asked Kay, "Hey, she was talking about how the police had taken Brad's gun, one of his guns, and for 6 months didn't give it back." And I said, "What'd they take it for?" She said, "For ballistics testing." I said, "Do you know what kind of gun they took?" Or I really wanted to know the caliber because what the police had told me. So I just kind of wanted to see if it matched up. And so I asked, she goes, "Well, you can ask Brad." So I messaged him and I said, "Do you mind sharing what type of gun police took that they held on to and they were doing ballistics testing?" And he said it was a 40 caliber Sig Sauer.